Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Grand Theft Auto 5 LSPDFR. Today we are going to be getting out on patrol up here with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office up in Paleto Bay, which is by far one of my favorite places to be up here in the county because it is just a gorgeous area. We are using this 2023 Chevy Tahoe. This one is by Emergency Distributors. If you guys have not checked out their vehicles on the LSPDFR site, I highly recommend you do. They make some amazing vehicles, and that is the one we are using today. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out on patrol. We're going to see what kind of action we can get into today. 7 Key 9, go ahead and show me 1041, 108 in service. Available for calls.
Dispatch to any available central unit.
7 King 9, go and attach now. We have a building on fire call. I'm going to go ahead and respond code 3. So it's going to be about a half a mile away, somewhere behind the Clucking Bell Farms, but we're going to go ahead and respond. Hopefully there's no people trapped inside of buildings. We're going to find that out here in a minute, though. Let's go ahead and cross this intersection here. And let's go and see if we can make contact. Fire was reported in this general area. It might be this farm. Yep, there it is. 7 Key 9 eyes on the fire. Going to be eastbound, Route 1. Going to be at this... I don't even know what business this is here, but we're on scene. Oh, that's a pretty big fire.
Car 4, David 22 is on scene.
All right, let's go ahead and grab a fire extinguisher from the back of my vehicle here. We're going to see if we can prevent this fire from spreading. My character is not going to go where I want it to go. Here we go. Let's see. Fire extinguisher. Hopefully we have several of them in here because it looks like this fire is pretty big, but we're going to see if we can contain this fire from spreading. Got a cow over here. Get out of the way, cow. All right. Oh, this is a massive fire here. Oh. Don't get too close to the fire. I can't get too close to it. Let's go ahead and this is a little bit too big for us here. We need to go ahead and request fire to come out here and take care of this. I thought it wanted me to run in and take care of it, but unfortunately I really can't get close to it at all. So we're gonna have to have FD come in here and take care of this. Doesn't look like there's any other surrounding structures that are on fire here. It's just contained to this building, it looks like. Let me go check the other side real quick. I don't need this fire extinguisher right now, so let me run over here. I wonder if FD can even put it out. Alright, looks like it's just contained to this building. I don't see anything on the back side of it. Let's see if these guys can get in and put it out. They showed up in a little truck? What? I need an actual massive... I need a fire department. Let's see. That was first responder. That might be why. There we go. Emergency service. Let's go ahead and request an actual fire truck here. All right. FD's inside there. Hopefully that nothing happens to them. They're walking in the blaze right now. That's not good. Hopefully they're okay. Let's see if this is an actual fire truck that shows up. We actually have a fire truck that shows up here. They're all cheering in there. They're fighting the fire. Oh yeah, there we go. We got some FD action here. They are putting out the fire. Unfortunately, you know, they're just hitting a wall. But it might be potentially being put out because the fire spread bar is like almost empty. They need to pull this fire truck up more. I might commandeer the fire truck here and pull it up. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... I hate to do this to you, buddy. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I'm just gonna pull the fire truck up right here. There we go. Alright, we have commandeered the fire truck. We're putting out the fire ourselves. We have successfully done it. Let me go ahead and give them their truck back. Thanks for letting me use your truck, boys. I didn't mean to commandeer it like that, but you guys weren't making any progress by just hitting the side of the building. All right, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. How's it going, boss man? Fire's out. What were we doing while we were putting the fire out? I was putting the fire out, man. Your truck was sitting on the edge there on the side, just hitting the wall. I was waiting for you to finish. It was an arson. Oh, so this was an arson. Oh boy. Are you sure about that? Go look for the guy and don't ask unnecessary questions. He must be carrying a gas can. All right, you can go ahead and get out of here. This is my space now. Oh, 7 Key 9, I have eyes on that suspect. They're gonna be running. It's gonna be a female. Oh, I just ran into the push bar on my vehicle. All right, foot pursuit. It's going to be a white female. This is our arson suspect here. They have a gas can. We're going to go ahead and jump out here. We're going to be in a foot pursuit. Let me go ahead and... Taser is probably going to be a little risky because they have a gas can. Let me get my stun gun out. I'm going to try to tase them and not hit the gas can, because if it hits the gas can, we're going to have an explosion on our hands. Stop running. You're going to be tased. Taser. All right, I got a taser deployment. Put your hands up. Do not move. Put your hands up. Do not move.
On the floor, punk!
All right, they dropped the gas can. 7 Key 9, I got one suspect at gunpoint. We're going to be eastbound US Route 1, just near the train tracks. We're going to be just north of Cluckenbell in the ditch here. Let's go ahead and get her in cuffs. All right, we have a state trooper that pulled out here with us. He must have seen the action and decided to come over and help. All right, let me go ahead and confiscate this gas can here, if it'll let me do that. It will not. Okay, for roleplay purposes, we have grabbed this gas can, and we're gonna bring it back with us. I'm gonna go ahead and walk this lady over to my vehicle, and we'll conduct our investigation there, so I'll catch you guys here in just a second. All right, so we're back over here where the crime occurred. This building was set on fire. First and foremost, let me go ahead and have a word with her. Ma'am, is there any particular reason why you were committing arson, setting this building on fire? Okay, you're gonna just immediately choose not to answer. That's fine. So they're gonna invoke their right not to talk. So we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and request to have a female patrol unit come out here and do a pat down on her. So we'll go and wait for that unit to get out here, and then we'll have them search her. At this point in time, she's gonna be charged with arson, damage to public, and damage to private property. We'll actually just charge her with probably damage to private property, and then resisting arrest as well. So that was an absolutely crazy scene we just got ourselves involved with. Fire department came out. They tried to put the fire out, but they were obviously, you know, hitting the wall. They weren't actually hitting the fire, so I commandeered their vehicle for a brief moment to put the fire out, but that was actually a really fun call. I enjoyed that. All right, how's it going, Deputy? Appreciate you coming out here. Can you go ahead and pat her down for me? Let me know if there's anything on her I need to know about.
I'm on official police business. Let's move.
Official police business. Let's move. What are you, like, running into? All right. There we go. She has a Zippo lighter. That's how she started the fire. She also has a screwdriver, and she also has fentanyl, so it's going to be a drug charge as well. We have Susan White. 7K9, can I go ahead and get a 2729 of Susan White? She's valid. Let me go ahead and jump in my computer system real quick and see if there's any other charges or information in there we need to be aware of. Go ahead and get in the system here. Susan White, she has a prior citation for loitering. She also has a concealed handgun permit, which is irrelevant. We don't need to worry about that right now. All right, let's go ahead and create an arrest report for her right off the bat. Property, destruction of private property for her, her arson. Let's go and also charge her with arson. Drug possession, she had fentanyl. Other possession, I don't think there's any other possession that we need to be worried about. We could say possession of destructive devices because she was carrying a gas can around, but I'm pretty sure destructive devices is more for like explosives, so we're not going to charge her with that. And then the only other thing we're charging her for is her resisting arrest. So with that being said, I believe these are going to be the only charges we get her with. Let me just double check, go down the list here. Other violent crimes. Nope, that's all we can charge her with. So let's go ahead and open up the action menu, submit charges. She's going to be charged with resisting arrest, possession of fentanyl, destruction of private property, and arson. Let's go ahead and go into our cases. Let's expedite Mrs. White here, and she's going to be getting $13,000 in fines and almost 10.5 years in prison. I would assume there'd be a little more fines. That barn is probably worth quite a bit of money, so I'm assuming the property owners here will try to do something on their own with charges. But anyway, 7Key9, you can go ahead and start me a transport. It's probably going to use this deputy that's with me here, if I had to guess. Yep. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get her transport out of here. We got the fire put out. This property owner can get the damages repaired, and looks like this little farm here can get back under operation. So 7Key9, you can go and show me back to Nate in service, available for calls. Just pulling out of our last call, and there's just someone laying in the middle of the road. What the heck? 7Key9, we're eastbound Route 1, literally just right next to where that arson call was. We have a pedestrian down in the road. Let's go ahead and request EMS to come out here. We need EMS location, stat. Looks like they were probably hit by a car, so we'll go ahead and let EMS get on scene here. Let me see if there's an ID we can get off this person. Oh, I'm not standing on this person, don't worry. This is completely legit. This is not intentional at all. All right, ballpoint and packing tape. We do have an ID. We got Mikey McCripp. EMS is on scene. Hopefully they can get him revived and transported, but I'm pretty sure he was hit by a car. All right, EMS is on scene. They're going to go ahead and do their thing here. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even hear anyone get hit. We've been kind of just chilling over there for the last few minutes, working with another call, and then I pull out here and I see this guy laying in the middle of the road. So let me go ahead and slow down traffic in the meantime. Looks like he's going to be okay. They are getting him up. He'll be transported down to the regional medical center here in Paleto. Going to be putting him on a stretcher here shortly. All right, so that is a positive outcome to this. So, yep, he's being transported. I'm going to get out of these guys' way. Sorry about that, boys. All right, 7 Key 9. We have one being transported. It's going to be Mikey McCripp. That's what his name was. He's going to be transported down to the hospital. You can go and clear me off that. Show me back 10-8. We're going to go ahead and get out of EMS's way. Let them drive off here. Clear up the road. It's a good thing we were just around the corner from that. Could have ended badly for him if another car hit him. He was laying in the middle of the road and people weren't slowing down around him, so. All right, Mikey McCripp is being transported to the hospital. So 7 Key 9, you can go and show me back 10-8. 63, buddy. You're getting pulled over. We're gonna pull over this SUV for 63 and a posted 35. I usually roleplay that the speed limit going through this part of Paleto is 35, even though there's no quote-unquote official speed limit. We're going to be pulling this SUV over for their speed. It's still ridiculously fast anyway. So we're going to go ahead and wait till we get a opportunity to pull them over. This is not a really good spot here to light them up. So we'll wait till we get on the outside of town here, and then we'll go ahead and pull them over. All right, this seems to be a pretty good spot here. We're going to go ahead and light them up. Go ahead and pull right over. That's good. All right, 7 Key 9 traffic going to be southbound US Route 1 cross Paleto Boulevard. I'm going to be out with a... Oops. I keep forgetting that turns the siren on. It's going to be a Baller 40 King Zebra King 197.
40 King Zebra King 197. Target is
no flags. Billy Jameson is the registered owner. We're going to go on... Oh, 7 Key 9, we're going to be a vehicle pursuit. It's not even going to let me call it in, is it? Nope. All right, well, we're going to be in a vehicle pursuit. Southbound US Route 1 with that Baller. Let me go ahead and turn off my speed radar here. And it's still not letting me call in the pursuit. Nope, it's not going to let me call it in. So let me see if I can get behind him and blip him, and maybe we can get the game to recognize that it's an actual vehicle pursuit. There we go. All right, 7 Key 9. We are now officially in a vehicle pursuit. We're southbound Route 1, heading towards the city. We're actually coming up on Zincood. Oh, they just 1050'd. I'm not paying attention. They just flipped around. They're heading back towards Paleto. 1050 into multiple vehicles. They're going to be stopping here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get out. 7 Key 9 got one at point. Get out of the vehicle. Step out. Put your hands up.
Don't you move.
Put your hands up. Don't run. Got one at gunpoint, dispatch. Looks like what I think happened is they, I wonder if they disabled their vehicle here. Let me go get them in cuffs and I'll go ahead and figure out what's going on.
We got you surrounded.
There we go. 7 Key 9 got one in custody, code 4. All right, that was a very short pursuit. I'm not entirely sure why it wouldn't let me report it as a pursuit to begin with, but we are going to go ahead and get the road cleared up here. First and foremost, let me go ahead and slow down traffic for people who are driving through here. Let me get this guy off to the side of the road, and then I'll move my vehicle because the siren is going to be annoying while we work with this. All right, just going to drop him there for a second. Get in my car here. All right, let's go ahead and pull it off to the side of the road. Right here seems to be good. There we go. And let's get his car moved off to the side of the road as well. But yeah, that was a very short pursuit. His vehicle's still drivable. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I guess he saw that other sheriff deputy kind of approaching from the other direction, and he decided it wasn't worth running, so he decided to stop, which is good. could have caused more damage and harm. He hit 2 vehicles, 2 of these liquor trucks, I think is what they both were. So he's going to be charged with that as well, in addition to other things. All right, man. Go ahead and follow me over here. I'm going to go ahead and get your ID and get you situated. Why'd you run from me?
We have a suspect.
A sovereign citizen. That sounds very exciting. I feel bad for the officer that has to deal with that person. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pat this guy down and see if he has anything on him. Trying to figure out why he ran. I guess we'll find that here shortly. If he doesn't have anything on him, we'll probably have it in his vehicle. That could probably be why he ran. He had a handgun on him, a pocket knife, a few tablets, and a plastic container. Yeah, that'll be it. I don't even know if he has a gun permit. I guess we'll find out. We got Billy Jamison. He does have a concealed carry permit. Okay. Dispatch, can I get 2729 to Billy Jamison, please? He's valid. No wants or warrants. Why did you run, dude? Did you run because of the drugs? Is that why you ran? Let's go and search his vehicle real quick. See if there's anything else in here we need to know about. I'm guessing he ran because of the tablets or the pills he had on him. Oh, yeah, that could also be why. He had several rounds of ammunition, presumably for his gun. Crowbar, several bags of marijuana, and a baggie of unmarked capsules. And then, of course, a soccer ball, which we're not really concerned about that. So he very clearly ran because he had controlled substances in his possession. We're going to go ahead and identify those. Animal cruelty. How is a stranded whale animal cruelty? That is nature. Hopefully they can get that whale back in the ocean, though. I'm sitting here trying to go into my, okay, apparently that person right there just decided to run. This call is getting crazier by the minute. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and presume. We're gonna go ahead and resume our call. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's not related. Let's go ahead and go into our evidence check. I was gonna check the weapon serial number, but obviously cannot do that. It's from the suspect's vehicle. Let's see whose gun this is. It's gonna be Richard 958195 Young. It is owned by Billy Jamison, so it's a valid gun, but he obviously had narcotics with him, so that's why he ran. Officially, that's why he ran. All right, let's go ahead and test everything he has on him while we're here, since we have our field test kit. And of course, it just decides to attach that other person to my call. So we know he has marijuana. Let's go ahead and test these tablets that he has, that he had on him. All right, negative on those. Let's go test for fentanyl and PCP. If I had to guess, it's either gonna be fentanyl or PCP. Oh, it's PCP. It's always PCP. Probably the most common pill that I find out here. All right, so that one's PCP. Unmarked capsules, let's go ahead and test these and see what we got. All right, so he's gonna be charged with PCP. We'll just charge him for probably ecstasy and then marijuana. All right, let's go ahead and read him his rights, question him, and then we'll go ahead and get his charges situated and get him out of here. Probably gonna have to deal with that scene as well, but I'll do that after we're done with this one. All right, man. So at this point in time, oops, sorry for getting your face there. You are being placed under arrest for possession of controlled substance. We did test those pills and tablets that you had on you. They did come back to PCP and ecstasy. And thank you, dispatch, for interrupting me while I'm reading rights. Appreciate it. You're also being charged with possession of marijuana too, and you're also be charged with fleeing because you did run from us. At this point in time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be presented to you by the state at no cost. Having read you those rights. What are you doing out here today? Okay, well, he's going to invoke his rights to be quiet and not talk in a very rude way. All right, man, that works for me. Let's go and get him in the back of my vehicle, get a tow truck to come out here and get his SUV, and I'll get his charges done here shortly. All the traffic around here is going to have a brain aneurysm because of that deputy over there. Honestly, that's an unrelated. I'm just probably gonna like get them transported and let them deal with everything else. I don't know what they're being charged with. I don't know what's going on. Let me jump in my computer system here and let's go ahead and see if there's any other information we need to know about our good friend Billy here. So let's jump in here. I guess that's the other person that's involved. I'm not concerned about that. This guy has been charged previously, or cited previously, for failure to secure load and a broken taillight. He does have a permit for his gun, so he was legally possessing his firearm, but he had drugs on him, so that's a major issue. And here's his baller 2, valid, not stolen. Okay. Create arrest report. Let's go ahead and right off the bats, charge him with destruction of public property and private property because he did hit those 2 vehicles. I'm just going to charge him with both of those. It's up to the court if they want to press that further. Possession of a controlled substance. He had, let's see, we were going to charge him with ecstasy, marijuana, and then he had PCP as well. So those are his drug charges. Other possession, we're going to charge him with illegal possession of a firearm. In this case, we're going to upgrade it. This is not actually a felony charge per se. I always just charge this because it's, you know, realistically, I would assume that narcotics in the presence of a firearm is a felony charge. So that's what we're going to go with. Nonviolent crimes, he's going to be charged with fleeing or resisting arrest is what it is. And then other than that, I believe that is all we're going to get him with. Yep, he didn't resist arrest with violence. He did have a gun on him. He could have pulled that out and brandished it at us, but he didn't. So I think that's about it for the charge. Let's go ahead and submit them. Let's go ahead and go into our court cases to Billy Jameson. And we're going to reveal the outcomes. He is going to be getting $23,000 in fines and holy cow, almost 15 and a half years in prison. 15 and a quarter years, basically. 15 years, 3 months. He was granted probation on several of his charges. Let's see, what was his most serious charge? Probably his, well, the possession charges. It's crazy that possession charges can range from like no prison time to like an insane amount of prison time. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get him transported. So let's go ahead and pop out here. Call it Ped Transport for suspects.
Assistance required.
We're gonna go ahead and have a transport come out here and get this guy. That's them right there. Let's go ahead and get a tow truck to come out and take this guy's SUV away. Request tow service. It's going to be a large tow truck. 7Key9, can you start me a tow to my location for your suspect vehicle? We're going to go ahead and get this scene cleaned up. I'm going to go down there and get that cleaned up too so we can get the road cleared. That person is just walking down the highway. I'm not going to deal with that right now, but we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff cleaned up. So 7Key9, you're going to show me back 10-8 in service, available for calls.
We have a suspect resisting arrest.
We have a wanted criminal found out here in Paleto Bay. We're going to go and accept that. 7Key9, go and attach me. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the location. I totally did not just look behind me properly. Looks like it's going to be just off of US Route 1 up here to the left. We're going to go ahead and drive up there and try to make contact. We don't really have a description of our suspects. But we're going to go ahead and see what's going on over here. Looks like it might be in the motel, actually. Go ahead and turn left here. Oh, this guy's walking out in the road. That's not good. Go have a word with him. 7Key9. I'm going to be Pirate Ave. I believe this is going to be Paleto Boulevard. Yeah, Pirate Ave, Paleto Boulevard. I'm going to be out with a white male. It's going to be older gentleman. I'm going to go ahead and pull my vehicle around over here. I was going to park on this side of the road, but I'm going to go and flip around here and have a word with this guy. He just jaywalked across the street to walk across the street again. He's going to be walking across the street here. I'm going to go and get him on the other side of the road. So 7Key9, Paleto Boulevard, crosses Pyrite, and be out with that subject. Stand by for additional details. Hey, man.
Stay there! Stay there!
Do me a favor, sir. Go ahead and follow me over here, sir.
Shit!
Man, people don't know how to drive here in Paleto Bay. Holy cow. It's almost as bad as the city. Come on over here for me, sir. All right, so at this point in time, the reason why I'm stopping to have a word with you is because you just decided to start walking out here in the middle of the road. I'm not sure what's going on. You could have very easily stayed on the right side of the road and then walked down to this side of the street. I don't know why you crossed again just to cross back across the street properly, but at this point in time, that's why I'm stopping you. Do you have an ID on you?
Kiflom. Thank you.
Yeah, Michael Hanks. All right, Mr. Hanks. Dispatch, can I get 2729 on Michael Hanks? Oh, he has an outstanding warrant. This must be the guy that they're, the The warrant calls for. Okay. Go ahead and do me a favor, sir. Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Under arrest.
Your code 4, Adam. No further units required.
Currently being detained while I conduct an investigation. You do have an active warrant, an outstanding warrant. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but I'll get that sorted out here shortly. Let me go ahead and just bring him off to the side of the road here. I don't want him to get hit by a car. People cannot go around me, apparently. But we have a building on fire. Hopefully they can get some FD out there. Let's go and release this guy. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick pat down on him. I cannot see behind the menu options here. Here we go. Pat down pad. That person's hood is open a little bit. Hope they know that. Let's go and see what this guy has on him. Okay. Wow, that is quite a bit of stuff. We have a pipe with brown powder residue, a baggie of unmarked pills, a dollar bill covered in white powder, and a baggie of marijuana. So we at least know he has marijuana, and he has quite a bit of drug paraphernalia, we're going to assume. That's insane, man. All right, let me go ahead and jump in my computer system here and see what his warrant's for, because he clearly has an outstanding warrant according to dispatch. So we're going to go ahead and see what that's for real quick. He has an arrest warrant for Grand Theft Auto. He's also been previously arrested for brandishing a firearm, as well as disorderly conduct and failure to present a lighting permit. That's an interesting charge. But yeah, so he does have a arrest warrant for that. He's also on parole. So that's another thing. That's interesting. He is also a registered out in Grapeseed for his address. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to test all these drugs that he has on him. We're going to assume that's what they are. We cannot say that until we confirm. Let me go ahead and put him in the back of my vehicle so he doesn't take off running on me here. Go ahead and bring you back here, sir. Appreciate your cooperation. Honestly, for his priors, like, I don't think I can get him in the backseat on this side and get him on this side at least. I can also move him. I'm going to go ahead and move him and pull into this little parking lot here so we can clear traffic up, because these people, the AI in Grand Theft Auto 5 are absolutely dumb. They don't know how to drive. Like, it would be cool if they could, like, path around me, but they can't. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull into this parking lot here. We will conclude our investigation once we test all this stuff. So let me go and hop out of here. And let me get my field test kit for narcotics. All right, let's go and get our test kit out. We have quite a few things to test. Let's start with this pipe with brown powder residue. At the minimum, we have marijuana possession. This is probably going to be heroin or cocaine. No, it's not that. See if it's heroin. Yeah, it's going to be positive for heroin. Okay, so the pipe with brown powder residue is heroin. So drug paraphernalia, controlled substance. Baggie of unmarked pills. It's going to be a fun one here. Just going to go down the list till we figure out what it is. All right, negative on that. It's either going to be fentanyl or PCP.
We have a serious MVA.
And it's going to be PCP probably. Yep. All right, we got PCP. Let's go ahead and test the white powder. If I had to guess, that'll come back as meth. But could be surprised. You never know. And there we go. It is coming back positive for methamphetamine. So he is being charged with several drug offenses. Let's go ahead and jump in the computer system and get those situated before I forget all of them. Jump in here. Ped records. We have Mr. Michael Hanks. Great arrest report. Let's do the drug stuff first. Controlled substance, drug paraphernalia. He's also going to be charged with his methamphetamine, marijuana. He had, I believe it was PCP. I don't remember. Either way, he's getting some drug charges. And then heroin was the other drug one. Other possession. He didn't have any guns on him. He had a warrant. So we'll go ahead and we'll charge him with jaywalking as well, because he did walk. That's the original reason why we went to stop him and talk to him, is because we saw him jaywalking. Turns out this is the warrant suspect that we had for the call. Let's see here. He's going to have a warrant for his arrest. And other than that, I think that's all we can charge him with. There's no charge for parole, or at least a parole violation. That'd be cool if there was a charge for that. But I think that's all we can get him for. So we're going to go ahead and submit our charges, and let's go ahead and go to the courts and expedite Mr. Hanks's case. He's going to be getting $24,936 in fines and 16 years in prison for his drug charges. So there we go. We got a wanted suspect in custody. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Usually when you have wanted suspects that have histories and records like this guy, they get violence, but it had a good outcome, so I'm happy. But we have a road rage. We're going to go ahead and let that one slide for now. 7-9, can you go ahead and start me a transport for this suspect? We're going to be Pyrite Cross Paleto. We're going to get a transport out here, get this guy down to jail, and then we are going to get back out on patrol. I'm pretty sure this guy is running a red light. Go and flip around and... their light was green, but... Oh, yeah, he just ran this light. 7-9, I'm going to be out with a Sand King. Ran a stop sign on Procopio Drive. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he's zooming. See if we can catch up to him here. He's just going around in circles at this point. But it's going to be a Sand King. We're currently eastbound Paleto Boulevard. It's not a pursuit yet. He just ran the red light here on DeLua's. Passing vehicles. Oh, yeah, this guy's... We're going to be in a vehicle pursuit here probably. Let's see if we can report it. No, we can't report it. As always, the reports pursuit button never works. Go ahead and blip this guy. All right, 3 people in the vehicles from what I can see. I'm going to go and request backup. 7-9. I'm going to need a local patrol unit backup. Go ahead and start me a supervisor as well. I need to request code 2 because I already have traffic stop backup. I'm going to go ahead and request a felony stop backup as well. Oh, it's not available. Okay, well, I'll just request code 2 supervisor then. That is the ENB. I don't need that. Oh, I just apparently canceled the traffic stop. That was my bad. We're going to go ahead and pretend that didn't happen. All right, let's see if our backup will still show up here. I think they will. This vehicle was witnessed driving erratically, passing vehicles illegally, running red lights, running stop signs. So we're going to get everyone out of the vehicle, get them all detained, and we'll conduct our investigation. Just as soon as my backup... Oh, that guy just spawned in. Okay, so we at least have one person on scene now. Let's go ahead and hop out here. Gonna go ahead and get the driver out right off the bat. Driver, do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle, please.
You're covered. Move.
All right, man. Do me a favor.
Stay there. Stay there.
Turn around, place your hands behind your back. Right now, you're being detained. Why are you driving so erratically? Why are you running red lights and passing people illegal? You could have caused someone to get hurt. You almost hit a motorcycle cop, too. Go ahead and bring him back to the front of my vehicle. I'll go ahead and get these other people out here shortly. Go and put him right here.
Howdy.
How's it going, man? Appreciate you coming out. Passenger, do me a favor, step out for me, man.
Stay there. Stay there.
All right, looks like the other passenger's getting out as well. Stop the ped, reach them over there. All right, do me a favor, man. Put your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest right now. You're just being detained while we conduct an investigation, all right? Appreciate your cooperation here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this person back. Let's see, where's my other deputy? There's a guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this guy right here. Just go and sit tight for me, man. Man, appreciate you stepping out as well. Do me a favor, go ahead and... Oh, that is my phone. Don't need to pull that out. Do me a favor, place your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest right now. You're just being... Oh, she's gonna be running. 7-9, we got one pursuit. Oh, she just got tased as soon as she ran by. That cop was quicker to pull his taser out. Put your hands up, get on the ground.
Hands in the air now.
Put your hands up, get on the ground.
Don't you
She might be stuck in the truck, or she's stuck next to the truck. Let me go ahead and see if I can give her a little gentle nudge here. There we go. All right. Let me get out of the crossfire because I've got 2 guns aimed at me. Get on the ground, ma'am.
on the floor, punk?
She might be bugged. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. All right, so that female that was involved in this scene as well just decided to not exist anymore. So that ped was bugged beyond belief. But anyway, we're gonna go and conduct our investigation. This was our driver here. Let me go ahead and do a quick pat down on him. First and foremost, let me ask him some questions. Have you been drinking today, man? You were all over the road. Sharp as an eagle, no alcohol in my blood. We'll do a breathalyzer and some field sobriety tests to verify that. Do you have any, have you done any drugs recently? No money, no drugs? Anything illegal on you I need to know about? Nope. All right. What are you doing out here? Why are you putting other people in danger by your driving? And they are choosing not to answer. This person over here is still stuck here. I'm not entirely sure why they're just sitting there. We'll see if we can, well, we'll just let them sit there. They're not causing any harm. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick pat down on this guy. We're going to search him real quick. At this point in time, we are going to be placing him under arrest for his driving. He was driving erratically. I'm suspecting he's under the influence of alcohol or something. Wow, he's got quite a bit of stuff on him. What is it today in Paleto with all the drugs? We've had so many drugs in Paleto. Got a baggie of blue crystals, a dildo, a small bottle containing clear liquid, baggie of marijuana, and a used needle. So drug paraphernalia at the minimum, and then possession of marijuana. We got Spencer Hoyt. Let's go ahead and do a breathalyzer. I'll have my buddy give him one. We're gonna go ahead and see if he is indeed under the influence. That'll be another charge if he is. I'm suspecting he is. If it's not alcohol, it's drugs, because he was all over the road. Wow, blood alcohol level 0%. Let's go and give him a drug swab. Have my buddy give him one as well. Someone abandoned their vehicle over there, not sure why.
I appreciate it.
Negative. I mean, he's a little nervous. I'm still not sure why he was driving so erratically through town here. We were going around the block multiple times following him. He was driving all over the road. But he was a little nervous and sweating when we pulled him out initially, so the amount of drugs and paraphernalia and stuff he has on him is probably why. So at this point in time, he is going to be placed under arrest, at least for the marijuana. We'll go ahead and test all that other stuff shortly here. Let me go ahead and see if I can search this guy. I'm just going to give you a quick pat down and make sure you have nothing illegal on you. Playboy magazine, his cell phone. Let me go ahead and get his ID. We have Andrew Vincentson, excuse me. 17, can I get a 2729 Andrew Vincentson? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's probably Vincenson. He's valid, no warrants. Let me go ahead and search the vehicle real quick. He was, I believe, the rear passenger, so we'll just go ahead and say that anything in the trunk or the back seat is his. And the reason why the passenger ran is probably because they had the empty baggie with a black powder residue. So we'll go ahead and attribute that to the passenger who despawned out of the game because they were bugged. All right, I'm going to go ahead and test all of the unknown substances that we have. We're going to go and see if we can identify what they are. At this point in time, the driver is going to be charged with possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and then we're going to go ahead and get our field test kit out and figure out what exactly else they're getting charged with. I think they had 2 other unidentified substances on them. So we'll go ahead and test the blue crystal that we had off of them. It's going to be negative on cocaine. Test for meth, and then I believe LSD, and then PCP are the only other options. Let's do LSD. Yeah, this is we've had so many drug charges and drug-related stuff out here. It is going to be LSD. But we've just had so many drug charges up here in Paleto today. It's insane. There's like a drug epidemic going on up here. All right. Whoops. We have another one to test. I don't know why I walked away. Also, don't know why this other dude in the passenger seat here is freaking out. But let's go and get our field test kit up. I forgot we had a second one to test. A small bottle containing a clear liquid. One of 3 things it can be. Got marijuana, LSD, and... well, 2 counts of LSD. That's exciting. All right. We go and talk to the driver, let him know what's going on. All right, sir. So at this point in time, you are being placed under arrest for fleeing, reckless driving. You're also being arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and 2 counts of possession of LSD. So that's what's going on with you, man. Just go and sit tight for me here, sir, as well for you. We're going to get you sorted out here and get you out of here. I don't really think we have a reason to hold him. The vehicle's going to be impounded, but we'll see if we can get him a taxi or something. But let me jump in the system here and get my charges done. All right, SPED records. It is going to be Andrew, excuse me, no, it's going to be Spencer Hoyt. That is our driver. He also has a suspended license. He has priors for abusive 911 and strong arm robbery. This guy is crazy. Let's go ahead and get a arrest report open. We're going to go ahead and driving while license suspended, driving the wrong way, evading arrest, reckless driving, among other things. Property, I don't think he hit anything, so we're not going to charge him for any of this. Drugs possession, controlled substance, paraphernalia, and he had LSD. We can't have multiple counts of LSD, so we'll just we'll leave it at that. Other possession, let's see, he didn't have anything else on him that was of note. Nonviolent crimes, we are going to charge him with resisting arrest. It should be good there, and none of these crimes are going to matter. Okay. Go ahead and open up the action menu, submit the charges for him here today. Let's go ahead. Go into court cases. Let's expedite Mr. Hoyt's case. He's going to be getting $10,000, almost $11,000 actually, in charges, or excuse me, in fines, and then 5.5 years in prison. He was found not guilty of possession of a controlled substance. This makes no sense. I found controlled substances. According to the court system in San Andreas, LSD is not a controlled substance at all. That makes no sense. And drug paraphernalia isn't quote unquote controlled either. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get him transported out here. I'm going to go ahead and get this vehicle towed. We're going to get our other person here a taxi. They are not going to be charged anything. They were a passenger. They were not involved. So let's go ahead and request a tow service. We're going to get a flatbed truck to come out and take this thing. I don't think a tow truck's going to be able to handle it. Let me go ahead and by myself, I'm going to release his handcuffs and keep him here. All right, man. Appreciate your cooperation. I'm going to go and remove these cuffs from you. Just go ahead and hang out here for a few more minutes for me. At this point in time, you're not being charged anything. We don't have any reason to charge you. You don't have anything illegal on you. And you've been cooperative this far, so I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and get you a taxi out of here. Just go ahead and hang out here for a few minutes for me. Go and let the taxi come up. I don't know how they're going to get around all this. I still don't know why this vehicle is just sitting here. So let me see if I can actually tell them to leave. That might be why they're just still relaxing here. No, he's just going to sit there. Okay. We'll get them cleared out of here. That other guy is going to go ahead and get in his taxi. He's going to be out of here.
Good day.
And hopefully this truck can drive through. I'm not entirely sure why the AI pathing in this game is so bad. But we're going to go ahead and get this guy transported out of here. So let's open up our menu here. Whoops, it was at the top menu there. Call transport for suspect. Hopefully uses one of these deputies already on scene, which it will. All right, we're gonna get this guy transported out of here. This is where I'm gonna end my video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment and consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me on LSPDFR so far, and I absolutely love making these videos for you guys. So definitely take a look down in the description to the link to my full LSPDFR playlist and take a look at those other videos. But we're going to go ahead and end here, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next LSPDFR video. Take care, everyone.